Welcome to my first ever Easter candy Sunday clip. Today I'm going to be talking about one of my favorite Easter candies, Peeps. Now first I gotta say, before I go too much further, I can see myself in a little reflection here. And I hate these headphones. My microphone that came with the webcam was a piece of crap. I had some stand-up microphone, but I don't know what happened to that. It's probably under my bed somewhere. Anyway, I bought these and I just feel like I'm a call center rep or something. I don't know. I should be talking on the phone, taking people's orders for, some infomercial product, buy Tybo or something. Anyway, so it's kind of distracting and I'm just going to try not to look at myself too much. But back to Peeps. I debated whether to start with Peeps or Cadbury eggs because I love them both so much. But I decided to go with Peeps. Now, I was a little disappointed because I wasn't able to find pink Peeps. Instead, I have blue. I went to two stores. Now, this was in Michigan. Maybe it's different where I live. But they just had blue and yellow and purple chicks. They had pink bunnies, but I don't like the bunnies. I like the chicks. So I was kind of disappointed because pink is my favorite color. I mean, they all taste the same, but I just like the pink ones. Anyway, I'll deal with the blue. Peeps has a website, marshmallowpeeps.com, and it is full of just fascinating information. They have recipes, most of which involve dipping the Peeps in chocolate and adding even more sugar to what is an item completely comprised of sugar. But they have some fun facts. In the early 1950s, it took 27 hours to make one Peeps chick. Today, it only takes 6 minutes. I don't know why it took 27 hours. I thought about that, and I don't know if they, had to go out and recruit children to do this or, what. So if anyone's got any ideas on that, I would love to hear them. 70 million Peeps would reach from New York City to Los Angeles. And the amount of Peeps chicks and bunnies eaten at Easter could more than circle the Earth's circumference. And if the microphone's moving right now or the camera's moving, it's because my cat, Mr. Man, is headbutting my new laptop table named Dave from IKEA. I thought that was funny. His named Dave because that's my brother's name, so I kept talking about Dave the laptop table like he was a person. Anyway, this is kind of gross. It says loyal Peeps fans love their Peeps fresh, frozen, stale, and even on pizza. That's just nasty. But I have to say stale is the best. If I had thought ahead, I would have opened these. Stop it, Mr. Man. I would have opened these ahead of time, and then they would have been stale. I guess Mr. Man wants to be in the video too. But, I'll deal with the fresh ones. Anyway, it says there's over 200 unofficial Peeps websites. And it's just, I like Peeps, but I can't imagine having a website about them. There's a Peeps fan club that you can join and you can register for. There's even a feature called Sneak Peeps, I guess for, up to the minute Peeps information if you're really desperate. Peeps e-cards, gift tags, coloring pages. I guess the coloring pages is a little more age appropriate. I hope these are for, children and not people my age. But if you're lucky, you might get a Peeps e-card from me. Oh, I guess you have to join the Peeps Club first before we do that. So I don't really want to do that. But I am interested in some of these crafts. If you go to the website, Features, Recipes, and Crafts, it'll show you how to make a flower pot topiary out of Peeps. And it's quite spectacular. I'll just let you go check that out for yourself, but it's basically a foam ball covered in different Peeps. And like I just said, I hope this is for children and not adults, because I know if I went to my mother's or my aunt's house on Easter and there was a Peeps flower pot topiary, I'd be wondering if it was time to send someone to the nursing home or, get some occupational therapy or something there. But that is it. Now let's move on to the Peeps. There's really not, a whole lot of information out there. Peeps are Peeps, whatever. I'm still trying to stop my cat here. Okay, so like I showed you, we have the blue Peeps. This is a 9-pack. I do like the 5-pack. In the office building where I work, there's a little convenience store, and they sell just 5-packs individually wrapped. And I like those better because if I have 15 of these, I will eat 15 of these. Now, I did find out that a serving of 5 is 3 points on Weight Watchers, which is a good thing. It's kind of surprising because they're all sugar. The ingredients are sugar, corn syrup, gelatin, and then less than 0.5% of potassium sorbate, artificial flavors, blue number 1, and wax. So that's it. Not many ingredients, just basically sugar, corn syrup, and gelatin. Guess gelatin isn't all that bad for you, but sugar and corn syrup are. But each Peep has 32 calories, 0 grams of fat. So if you can just eat one, more power to you. Like I said, I can't. And they're by Mike and Ike's. I didn't know that. The same people who make hot tamales and some other candies. I did not know that. It used to be, when I was growing up, Peeps were just for Easter. Now they have them year-round, and I try not to eat them because they're just not the same. I like the structure of the chick. I think it's just because it's 2 blobs, like biting the head off. I don't know. But the bunnies aren't the same. The bats aren't the same, and they're just this weird purpley black color. The pumpkins, I don't really go for that. And Christmas and Valentine's Day, and they all look vaguely chick-like. Like they just took the basic structure of the chick and kind of made the blobs a different way. I don't know. Now while I'm cutting these open, I have to tell you, I did have one request, and that person will remain anonymous because I fear retaliation. But this person wanted me to wear a push-up bra, a low-cut shirt, and somehow maneuver the Peeps between my breasts and eat the Peeps out of my breasts. But I said, no, you'll really have to pay money to see that because I'm just not that kind of girl. Okay, you tear it apart, and it's white in the middle where it's joined, and it's covered in blue sugar. And I guess that's where the blue dye comes in. I'm not sure how I'm going to eat this with the microphone, but it's basically just white marshmallows covered in sugar. Yum. Let me move this so you can't hear me cheering. They kind of melt in your mouth, and they're delicious. So I'd love to hear from you guys if you've actually done anything with Peeps. Now, I don't mean eating them out of your bosom, but made any crafts or did anything like that, because I never did. I just ate them. So next week, despite Izzy's protestations, I will be talking about the Cadbury egg. As her concern was, it was her favorite candy, and I would do something dirty with it, although it, is kind of pornographic if I dip my tongue into it on camera. Like I said, I may get, some money out of this, some free gifts, whatever. And it looks like Mr. Man has decided to leave us alone. I'm surprised my cats aren't over here trying to eat the candy. But that is it for my first exciting Easter candy Sunday feature. See you later.